Greeting Local 2627 sisters and brothers. Today is Monday, March 12th. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Just a couple of updates for you. One thing, Tier 6, the Tier 6 is a very serious thing. A lot of people are comfortable because they don't think that it could possibly affect us. But one of the things in the Tier 6 proposal is offering 401k. Now, the vesting period is about, if they change the vesting period will be about 12 years versus 401k where the vesting period will be in 1 year. Now, vesting means that when your pension benefits are locked in. Now, 401k is not really a pension, but for people who don't know, they're gonna probably opt into the 401k to be vested in 1 year. Now, if they do that, it's going to starve the current pension program, which is going to starve the money, which means that up the road they might have to have a constitutional convention to restructure the way the pensions are distributed, which means we could get a less of a benefit. So we definitely, besides all the other things that Tier 6 is bringing, we need to definitely be opposed to anything that has to do with Tier 6. So any support that we can give any of the politicians that are against Tier 6, or any of the people from the union who are against Tier 6, we need to get this support. Another thing, in the 27th State Senate District in Brooklyn, the person that we're supporting is Lew Fidler. Information on Lew Fidler, what he stands for and what he's done, can be found in this month's issue of the PEP, Public Employee Press, on page 8. There's an article on that you might be interested in knowing. If you're looking for information technology jobs, there's a website that you can go through. Actually, it's through DCAS, but the site is nyc.gov/html/home/.html. Again, we will post this someplace, but let me say it one more time: nyc.gov/html/recruit/home.html. And this lists the current IT jobs that are available. Now, if you're interested in things that John Lew has been doing, some of the contracts that he stopped, and the money, because we spend about $10 billion a year on contracting out, and I say we, meaning the city of New York. And John Lew is a big proponent in stopping some of these contracting out. And now there's a big article, or there's a couple of articles about what John Lew's doing with our contracting out and things like that on page 7 of the PEP. Now, everyone knows by this time that Local Law 35, there's been an amendment to it, which is called the Outsourcing Accountability Act, where the locals, the unions, get a chance to look at any contract that's granted or renewed in excess of $25,000, which is a very great thing for us. And remember, we get a chance to look at the contract. We get a chance to give a counter proposal to say that we can do it better. We also get a chance to make sure that none of our members will be displaced or stopped from getting promotions and things like that because of the contracts that are coming in. Another thing I'd like to mention, that we have a new shop steward. Her name is Asia Ross. She's at DOHMH at the Gotham Center. She was elected last Friday. Congratulations to her, and we know she's going to do wonderful things. I'd like to mention a little sidebar about dress codes. A lot of agencies now have dress codes. Please comply with the dress codes. I mean, if it's an agency rule, it's an agency rule. I mean, we're having a little bit of problem about people not wanting to comply with the dress codes. Now, one of the dress codes is the difference between jeans and wearing a pair of slacks, chinos or khakis and whatnot. Now, a price of khakis is considerably cheaper than a price of jeans. Now, remember, jeans, you're barred from going into a lot of places like restaurants and things like that with jeans on. So, I mean, if they want to upgrade a little bit, I mean, the reality is that we still have jobs. And if it's versus jeans versus a regular pair of slacks, I mean, I wouldn't give them a big problem about that, so if you have a problem with your dress code and it's not clear, or you didn't get a copy of it, call our office and we will go to the agency and get one that and see if it meets the right criteria. Good and welfare. Unfortunately, the treasurer of this local, Bruce High, had to go out for surgery last week. He's recovered over the weekend. I think he's back to work, and of course, Love and sympathy goes out to Bruce High and his family. Until I talk to you next week, this is Robert Ajay in solidarity.